Welcome, everyone. I'm Kimberly Boschman, and this is the Intentionally Intuitive podcast. In this episode, we're going to take a look at the numerology and the energy for July 2022 for the collective as well as each individual life path number. So before we get into the reading, I wanted to let you know that I am now offering the Coaching with Numerology as a 60-minute phone session for U.S. customers only at this time. MP3 recorded sessions are still an option and still available for those outside of the U.S. or for anyone who prefers that option. Also, I am now offering personal month ahead numerology forecasts that include the PDF copy of the month in question, including each day of that month, and my recorded guidance for the month per the numerology. So if that is of interest to you, head on over to my website to book some time with me. The link is in the description box below. Okay, and as always, this forecast for July is a general reading. So again, please book some time with me for a personal in-depth look at your own numerology. Okay, so July is a 13-4 energy. This for me is really similar to sort of like Plutonian energy in a lot of ways. Death, metaphorical, of course. Transformation, rebirth energy. This is an energy that creates the compelling feeling for change, and not only change, but creation. Creating something beautiful from something desolate or difficult. This is an energy of, say, the lotus flower, something that takes time, perseverance, and desire to thrive, and finally blooming from the murky, muddy depths. This is using ingenuity and life force creatively to build a solid foundation of truth, honesty, and integrity from a space of passion and desire. So this isn't the easiest of energies to work with, only because it will require time, patience, and potential setbacks. However, the end result is the potential of some of the most beautiful, flourishing, lovely lotus flowers you've ever seen. So you could also think of the metaphor of the pearl. So the pearl is created inside of the mollusk or the shell, right? Is it the crab that does that? Anyway, I should know this, right? But it turns the sediment and the sand into something solid and unique and beautiful that brings joy and beauty to the lives of others. That is 13-4 energy. That is the potentiality of 13-4 energy. So as a cycle, we have this energy for July taking place within a 6 universal year. So areas of emphasis now for where this could show up could be around home and family life, love, such as how we love, how we show up to love, how we love ourselves, and or how open we are to receiving love, right? So a lot could be come in around love at this time. So this could bring change and transformation and rebirth to relationships, and also through our individual contributions to our greater community now. 13-4 is also very Venusian and divine feminine energy. So we may see things surface in a very transformative way around the actual earth, around nature, receptivity and stillness, more nurturing energy surfacing, or emphasis on global relationships in general. That could all come into focus now. So this is an invitation to sink into the softer side of life while also standing within your own truth and feminine strength, regardless of gender. This is a strong energy of creation stemming from the space of love, equality, and equity for all. If there is something you have wanted to create that could become a legacy for you or others, this is a very supportive energy for this. So follow your heart and your intuition. That's very 13-4 energy, even when it becomes challenging. And this energy will eventually reward you for your perseverance and your efforts. If you need a reminder of the possibilities, read more about the lotus flower And let that be your mantra this month. It is very rare that anything happens quickly under 4 energy, but typically things created or initiated under this energy have the very strong possibility of not only standing the test of time, but also bringing much success. So what that success looks like will be different for each person because each person's idea of success varies. So this month ushers in the supportive energy for building and creating something incredibly beautiful from something seemingly ugly or from nothing. So as always, it's what we do with the energy that makes all of the difference. So you are the magician of your own life. What will you do with your magic? Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look at each individual life path number now. Life path number 1. Okay, so I pulled an animal spirit card for you all for July, and you got kiwi. Now, I believe the kiwi bird is sort of a sacred bird for the Maori in New Zealand, that goes back to some ancient tales about this bird, right? And it's interesting because it's a flightless bird, but it's, like I said, it's held sort of sacred to the indigenous of New Zealand. And the message that came through with kiwi for you all for July is all about awareness, but really psychic attunement. And so there's something really strong coming in right now around like spirituality, your connectivity to a higher source, a higher power, your higher consciousness, your own intuition, following that intuition, and really getting back to and honoring the things that are sacred for you. So not necessarily just buying into somebody else's ideologies or belief systems because you don't want to rock the boat, but instead, again, coming back to your own psychic or intuitive attunement, right? And really following that energy. And what's interesting is, so for the month of July for you all, you're still going to feel those energies of the 13-4. However, there is sort of this sort of undercurrent of 8 energy coming in for you all, which is really actually very beautiful. And though the 8 energy is often considered more the sort of having dominion over the physical plane, and so we think of like money, resources, business, that sort of thing, which is still going to be relevant for you all. But there is this side of the 8 that is very psychically connected, very intuitively connected. And so there is definitely something coming through for you all to really tune into your inner compass. And I talked about that with the intro, right? With the 13-4 energy. So for you all, I feel like it's just going to be, you're really going to feel that. You're really going to feel that. And I think if you start to go against your intuition, against your sort of inner knowing, like a lot of times, the mind steps in. As soon as the mind steps in, things get convoluted, right? That's where we talk ourselves out of following our intuition, our inner guidance, because the intuition is not going to lie to you. That is coming from your higher consciousness, right? It's the mind that steps in and creates the chaos, convolutes the situation. And so it takes practice to get tuned into that intuition, but that's what it takes is practice. So this could be a really good month for you all to really trust yourself, to really trust that guidance. And even if the external is looking completely different or trying to throw you off path, come back to your center, come back to your inner knowing, trust that sort of silent knowledge. Now, for you all for the month of July with the energy, we definitely have a lot coming in around finances, business or career. So this could be, who you work for. This could be, if you're an entrepreneur, this could be your business. And again, finances. So think of change and transformation when it comes to these things. So there may be something that comes up for you all where you need to change direction, where you need to make a detour when it comes to, again, your finances, business, career, or again, your more spiritual connectivity, right? Your connection to your higher consciousness, to your intuition. So this could be about when it comes to the finances or business or whatnot. This could be for you, or this could be like a partner or someone within your home, because we still have that sort of 6 energy that we're working with collectively for the year. So this could kind of, again, coupled with that 13-4 and 4 energy, can a lot of times bring us back to our physical space, whether that's our body or our home. So you may see this coming around again, a child or a partner or you, as we move through the month of July. It's also possible that you may start or complete renovations or changes to the home. Those are also very possible. Definitely during this time, be very aware and very conscious, I guess, of how you move through any power struggles. Try to figure out how you can shift into a place of empowerment. A lot of times when we talk about power, it's often about control, right? Someone having power over you, you having power over somebody else. And so there's like this hierarchy, or like this, again, it just becomes like a power dynamic. But really, the goal is self-empowerment, right? Because self-empowerment is autonomy and is freedom. And so really be thinking about if there's any situations where someone is exerting or trying to exert power over you, and where you need to claim your self-empowerment, or where you may be doing that to somebody else, where you're trying to control the situation to the point of dictating the outcome for that other person in a way that might go against what they want, right? And so just take a closer look at that. If there's any power dynamics or power struggles, just be really open to, again, what you want, what is true for you, but also, if this includes another person, what is true for that other person as well. And it comes back to, again, self-empowerment, which is, again, autonomy and freedom. Ask yourself this month what it is that you need to transform, or maybe want to transform, when it comes to, again, money, power, or again, that spiritual connection. I do think for a lot of you, it doesn't matter really sort of what you subscribe to, as far as a higher power, or, if you're agnostic or atheist or whatever, that's fine. But this is really, again, just really tuning into you, to your center, to your higher consciousness, and following that guidance and really trusting it and not second guessing it, right? I mean, we do that a lot because we're human and we have ego, right? And the mind. But, so just pay attention to that. I think that that spiritual connection, that connection to your higher consciousness, is really going to be coming in strongly this month to help you to decide what decisions to make when it comes to finances, business, career, the more practical, physical side of things. So pay attention, because whatever comes in is trying to shift your attention or shift your focus to create that death, transformation, and rebirth around whatever this is. And we sometimes fear that, right? We fear that change, we fear that transformation, but it's nothing to fear, because it's moving you into the direction that you want to be moving into, right? It's moving you into the next best thing. So I hope this was helpful, ones. Take care. Bye for now.